Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here.
Leading off
and
tonight
now the
for
center
Atlanta,
fielder,
the
Michael
center
Harris
fielder,
II.
Michael Harris.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Profar now. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third.
2 out, space is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Grant Holmes. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
One and 2 here. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Profar has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Throw on to Olsen, and Winker is set down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Tyrone Taylor. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
2-2.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris right there to make the grab. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul. And that's out of play. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
1 out, bases empty. This one popped up. Alonso under this one. 2 down. Here's Matt Olson. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Braves go down quickly here. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's Pete Late that time, and it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Brett Bryant. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ozzie Albies.
2-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swinging a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball popped in the air. McNeil. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Sean Murphy. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Alvarez.
That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Here's a 1-1. And a curve is down and in. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. In there at the knees, and that is strike 2.
2 strike.
And there's the ball. Look out.
Time.
And it hit him.
First base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Jesse Winker. And a count 1-2. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Harris the 2nd. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air, right field. Taylor makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. On the ground. And that one handled. Jumps. Throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. Acuna with another scorching run of play lately. That misses the zone. 2-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his
Now
bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Acuna off of first with 2 away. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Braves strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
Riley over to Albies. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark Vientos out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's a little bit high.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Go ahead run on base. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Nobody out, runner at first. This one high in the air to left center. Bryant on the move. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin.
Wow, threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Brett Bryant. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. And that is out number 2. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Into the Big Apple, seats and gone. Wow. That'll fire up the dugout, and the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now back here at Citi Field, top six. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Two outs. And it is 2-1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Profar gets a piece there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Mets up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-0.
He just spunk this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw
now on the bump, here's Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Jesse Winker. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
No question about this one. It's out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Makes the catch, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that lines a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Buck Farmer up and throwing. Lee also throwing. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for the Mets, number 33.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Minter.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Headed towards the corner. Taylor hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The Mets leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Two on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
He goes down looking.
No, I can't argue with that one. And clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Johnson fires. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Inside, just missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that. Alvarez down to first with it, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bryant pulls it down, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Now
Dylan Lee.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and That doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Buck Farmer preparing to come on if needed. That's outside, and the count now even up. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here! Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Harris after it. Drops into the glove, and there are two down. Two down, base is empty.
Number 50,
stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. The 1-1. Here's a tapper towards short. Arcia on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Murphy now. And here comes the Mets.
That fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager, as a pitching coach, when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Nimmo makes the grab, and there's two gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Profar climbs in on that left side. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Braves down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.